Okay, we're here under the Big Mech next to all the red line stuff, which I will be getting into some other time to show you my Cowboy Bebop stuff. So here is the first figure, Spike. He's got the Exoforce hair and what is this, a Space City overall jeans janitor outfit from the movie, because that's what I could pull off. We got Jet from before the Netflix, so he's not African, but still looks like Jet. He's got this drum lacquer silver pants and this another space city like jacket thing that I found. So he's got beef and broccoli. Next we have Faye. And this is her from that one episode where she goes to the opera and there's a dead guy. Spoilers, I do not care. You should probably have already seen this if you're clicking on this, so it's your fault for not seeing it. And we got Ed. And a lobster from, what is this? What type of lobster? It's a Ganymede lobster that they put in the fridge, and it's still alive, and so it runs around the ship, and it's another episode. So I got the Ganymede lobster because I really don't know what it is, but I figured it out. It is a lobster. You can challenge me on that. Next we have Ein. Faye, I think her outfit comes from like I don't know where her hair comes from. That's like the key in her hand. Her outfit comes from an Indiana Jones set. Then we got the classic spaceman. I don't know where the head comes from. Don't know where the heads come from. Don't know where the hair comes from. Legs, Harry Potter, I think, for Ed. And then we have Ein from Lego Friends. The only corgi that we have, which kind of works, but I mean, Ein doesn't look like that. But it's the best that we have, so I'm going to put him there. And then we have Spike's brother, Lucius, with his bird. So I added his bird. And I have his, I showed all these in the last video. And so it's kind of old now. And so I updated the swordfish. And then I updated it again twice. So here it is on the floor over here. And I'll cut to that. This is my swordfish. I have spent literally years on this, and I think I have finally reached a point where it is just immaculate, and it makes even me jealous of it existing. I probably shouldn't have made it, because it puts everyone else's to shame, and it just like, it's so good that it's atrocious. It shouldn't exist. This should not exist, okay? But I did it anyways, because I'm obsessed with this thing. So here it is. It's the only one in the world with a removable cockpit. And as I mean removable, you could take this up, if I can get it off without breaking it. And it's, you know, it's pretty sturdy. But you fold these up. This comes up, well, when it's still attached. When it's still attached, it can rotate up, and if you get it at the right angle, it will stick up, right, sort of like this ish. Hold up. And after 5 minutes of positioning, yes, it does sit up, and then you can open this. Kind of. And the kind of is, I probably could make it better, but I really don't want to. This is like an iteration of the last version that I made, which was pretty good, but it wasn't completely perfect. like this one, and if I can get this thing out of here. No, don't fall on me again. Here with the cockpit off, you can really see how round I try to get the bottom of the cockpit, and it's like a double circle. So it's like a circle within a circle, and it breaks off and it splits and it fires this thing, which I can show you the details on the inside. Right now I have JP's figure in here, but here is the detail in that cockpit that I tried to get. There's a mono system in the middle. And with this, it really doesn't work because it's like a big circle and then like another circle inside of it. So this ball sits inside another like half sphere or whatever. So I try to get it as clean as I could. I rebuilt the engines, rebuilt this base circular part, rebuilt almost everything except the tips of the wings, and the gun and this whatever ground thing, the air brakes or whatever, the clam, I call it a clam. So this thing, I probably will update it, but I like this, the way that I made this, so I kept it from previous versions, and kept updating it, just because I wanted my own design flair in it, you know, different pieces, something different to show. There's like a million of these models out there, especially pictures of mine out there. So, and there's a couple versions of them. So I really try to make this one a little different. It can position this upright. The wings can fold in, which I will show you in a second because my camera's dying. So the model itself is actually quite strong. Now, like, the model is actually quite strong, so you can really, like, you could actually flip it over and it will stay together. So the top is actually connected right here to this piece, and it keeps everything together. And it, honestly, it's the best version. You can really, like, look at that. It's crazy. The only thing that I can't really reconcile is that I use Technic for the back wheel, because my back wheel design was way too thin, and it just didn't hold the weight up right. But I have an extra like solution, so you could take this off, add a different part, and fold it up into this wheel well right here. But I'm gonna show you how to fold up the wings and do the landing gear. So you kind of open this up, and the landing gear is stuck in there. Oh man, why is it zoomed in like that? So there we go. You kind of rotate that up, then you can bring these down, and I'll cut to the other thing. So I'm gonna give a little history with this ship really fast because my thing is dying. This took me about 1 or 2 nights to make. Altogether, I made this front part and stud.io. This front part comes from Technic set, and there was only 2 in that Technic set, and it's like $100. So I ordered them from Bricklink. These front wedge pieces are from F1 series Speed Champions car. We got the Mosquito, which I had a dream, and then this is what the design was, and it was like a flag on the back that was being pulled, and it was black and white, and I had to do this. I put this on here. Looks like a Mosquito. These headlights are from last second version. This ball is gray because there's no red one. It doesn't exist. The legs, for stability, it can go outward like in the movie or in the TV show or the series, but like you know, like that. But the landing gear won't reach the wheels, and I have to redo the wheels, and I really don't want to do that. And it looks really fine, just like this, and it's Lego, so not everything has to be perfect. So that's it. And when I first built this, I really found that most people's versions never slanted the wings correctly, and it really pissed me off. And it took me a very long time to figure out how to do these slanted wings and also interlock the hooks through this, and to do that I had to beef it up. So here are some ratchet joints with some pneumatic tube connectors in the middle stuck together, and this, even though it's very wide and it's not accurate, is actually way better with these big old Firebender flags. Wow, look at that, Firebender flags. But these big panels right here, there's another one on that side, and I guess you could fold them in, but they don't give enough room, and the Lego is very, very how should I say, strength, so it's very big, girthy wings, and not the right size, but I really like this wing design, so I'm keeping it. I probably have to redesign the middle section right here, because it's not like peaky enough, and it should have like a ridge in the middle that slopes into this ridge right here, so it's like woo, woo, but there's like no way to position this up, so I have to do something with that. But other than that, this thing looks immaculate. Tubrick said that this thing was awesome, and I think that was like the highlight of this year. I built this thing. People have been having trouble with this design for a while now. I just put this together in 5 minutes, and it looks great. I don't really mind that it's not like, whoa, it's like so far back or whatever. It looks great. This thing isn't that tall, and it should have a little light at the top, and I've seen other people's designs, and they're great. The bottom one over here, it's surprising that this thing even has any ground clearance. There is ground clearance here, so it's kind of crazy. Let me get it back up here on the stand. This could sit like this forever on a display, but to be able to fold the wings up, I would rather have the wings out and on pylons like it's being worked on than have it fold up like it's in a whatever, in this thing configuration. So look at that. Oh, and I managed to keep the Firebender flags. That was like the main my main focus, because the last one had the Firebender flags. I got these ridges or whatever these things are. So if you can look at this is how one wing design is made. But this thing slopes up into here correctly. This comes into here correctly. This drops off correctly. The ball starts correctly. This thing, the only inaccuracy is here. This is the right shape. It's the right size. It's the right angle. This one is probably not the right color, but it's the right shape and right size. This is 100% legal. There's no bending in this. This is a natural form. This comes from this canopy was, this whole thing was made possible because of the minifig vending machine. So thank you, minifig vending machine, and whoever made that. You are a goat to this society, and I think that they need to make you do everything. Don't give any jobs to Mr. Maxwell or Pohatatron or any of the other guys from the Sonic team. Or the Ninjago team. Look, it's just don't. You just okay, bye. Mr. Maxwell and Pohatatron, if you're watching this, we love you, dudes. You guys are the goats. You guys keep this community alive, and I wanted to mention you in one of my jokes. So there we go. And to everyone making stuff happen right now, you guys are awesome. Okay. And to give the scale, here's a Brachiosaurus. I think it's a Brachiosaurus. I can't remember, but it's pretty big. Let me come over here, get my sig fig for now. And so that's how big it is compared to a minifigure. It's pretty big. But I don't care. Look at that. It could fit on a too wide street too. So here we got the road plate. Yeah, you could park this baby in that street, in that scene, and actually get away with it. And I've always thought like, oh, maybe the size is wrong, animators, blah blah blah. No, you can actually do this. This is a right size for the swordfish. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Here's one more shot of that sick angle